Dude, Monday, I'm so tired. Yeah, were you up late celebrating the end of your show's run at Fringe? No, I actually finally started watching Rings of Power, and I was up all night on Reddit comparing the maps of Middle Earth between Rings of Power and Lord of the Rings. Wait, what? Yeah, making sure I had the lore correctly of each species, like how they came to be, like where they started, like which evil forces came when the wars happened when, stuff like that. But why? Because for some reason, when I get into a fantasy world that is so dense and masterfully crafted, my brain can't just sit and enjoy it. When something appears, I need to know how it got there and what the lore is behind it. What do you mean? Yeah, so like in Fellowship of the Ring, when they're going down the river and those big two statues of those two guys were there, I couldn't just sit there and watch that part. I had to figure out who those two guys were. Uh-huh. And I figured out they're the king's pillars, Isildur and Anarion. But those are actually just in the books. They completely cut out Anarion in the movies, and so it's actually Isildur and Elendil in the movies. Okay. I feel like you're not totally getting it, so I have another example. So like in Rings of Power, when they introduced Khazad-dûm, my brain's like, wait, I've seen this before. Because I'm just now getting into this franchise again for the first time in 20 years. So this is like a lot of lore in a very short amount of time for me. And then my brain has to be like, oh yeah, this is where this was happening on the map in this part. This is where this was happening on the map in this part. This is where this was happening in this timeline. And then I can relax and actually enjoy the show. Oh, I know, I'm fully gonna die alone.